And that's in there for strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Joel Blanco goes down for the first out of the game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Popped up. Alvarado over to his right. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Ruben Aragon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
One and one the count now. Two balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Mark Bartley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Aragon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I know the umpire balled that one right there. but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Down the third baseline. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds' starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. The 1-1. Down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Adrian Wendell's at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Victor.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Alvarado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scramble and pitch.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base.
Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
And that's outside. He lost him ball four.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get in the chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Ralph Kimball, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And it's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. Still no score. Now in the box, Carlos Silva, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Line drive to left. Kimball is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. So stepping in, James Goto, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The pitch. Fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. James Goto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. That's popped up. But this will land untouched.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Cole Sherwood is on deck. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Cole Sherwood. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Partly ranging back. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blanco is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. And now for the Angels, Eli Huber. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Huber.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fast. no chance to put that ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. 1-1 to the Angels pitcher. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Joel Blanco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and the Halos have their first hit of the game.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box, Franco, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Blanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Diego Gomez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Diego Gomez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
2 balls and a strike now. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding into the box, Will Barnwell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him.
Now batting, right fielder, Adrian.
Now at the plate, Adrian Wendell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the...
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds leave 1. So digging in now, Ruben Aragon. He drew a walk his first time up.
Ruben
First
Aragon.
pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Stepping in now, Mark Bartley, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready for another chance. Carlos Silva comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box now, Rick Alfaro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now to the plate, Glenn Salinas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
0-2. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Ralph Kimball.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Ralph Kimball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, James Goto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Kimball on at first, nobody out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that. Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Standing in now, Nolan Gorman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Gorman, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting, catcher.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice.
Into the box, Diego Gomez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
3 runs already home here. Hit to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the batting order First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Reds lead this one 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tim Dunbar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Tim.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs.
You say you sticking to the script, say that popping at the loop and put your hands